So as a social worker, I was really excited to find this therapeutic modality. At the time, I had been working in child protection for several years. At that time, I'd seen many broken babies, many sex crimes, lots of things people don't want to talk about or think about. And I was doing relatively well, storing all that stuff. I did have a particular case that was just heavier than most, and I didn't think that feeling would ever go away. And I was shocked. I'd been in this field for years, and I didn't think I'd end up being another burnt out social worker. And I found myself being a burnt out social worker. So when a detective told me that they had been using EMDR and that it worked, I was super excited to try it. I was more excited when it worked. When I knew that I wasn't going to feel those things again, I wasn't going to have those thoughts again. And that literally came to me within less than an hour. That relief, I will never forget. And from that, my passion for treating people with EMDR is where that all came from. I saw a system that truly didn't care about making people better. They just needed to survive. And surviving isn't living, and people deserve to live. And as soon as I had this help for myself that allowed me to continue to stay in a career for another couple of years so that I could get the education to be able to become an EMDR therapist, it gave me the longevity to help others. I was able to keep children safe, keep families together. I otherwise would not have been able to do that. Now in my field, I'm trying to provide that to other professionals because there's so many jobs that cost us so much and we don't talk about it. And that's the beautiful thing is we don't have to talk about it. You can come here and you can think about it and you can add years to your life and years to your career. And it's so fast. So that's why I like it. My only ask is if you are living with triggers, if you're living with anxiety, if you're living with depression, if you're living with anything that is taking away from your quality of life, I ask that you find someone like me or use me to help you get past those barriers, because you don't have to live with those triggers. You don't have to live with things taking up headspace that you don't want to take up headspace. You don't have to have the physical reminders. You don't have to have the emotional reminders. All of these costs to you every day. You don't actually have to have the feelings you feel. You'd be surprised you don't actually feel them. You just accidentally stored something so well it became a truth. And if we can get back to it, we can let it go and you can get back to being you.